Capricorn, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone, so take what does, leave the rest, switch the rules if you have to. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. If it's too confusing, it is not your reading. So, Capricorn, how do they feel this week? Death. This could have ended. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Why do they feel the death? There could be children involved. King of Wands. I feel like Capricorn, your person, they've made a decision to transform the situation in some way. They're very stubborn. This is someone who's very passionate. They may be very extroverted. It just feels like they've made a firm choice in ending this, or just they're not wanting to continue this. Even though, with that King of Wands, I do feel like this is someone who, even if you're not together, they're very passionate about you. They're very drawn to you. There's still a spark here. But because we have the death first, I feel like that, for now, they're done or it's over. What are their intentions, Capricorn? We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. So this is someone, you may work with them. For some of you, this could be your boss, your manager. It's not for everyone. Three of Pentacles is wanting to be civil, wanting to have a friendship, wanting to be able to have a conversation with you and just respect each other. This is someone whose intentions are to work with you, to cooperate with you respectfully. Okay? What are their actions? What actions will they be taking towards you? The Chariot. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Why the Chariot? And we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this person is distancing themselves because the Chariot is movement. It represents going towards something. And I was about to say they're going to come towards you. But because the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's giving me an energy of distancing, of moving away, not going towards you, but moving away. Because the Nine of Cups in reverse is when you no longer want something, or something isn't fulfilling you. And I know that sounds harsh, but Nine of Cups upright is like winning the lottery, a wish fulfillment, the one thing you really want. But when it's reversed, it's the complete opposite. This person is really, I feel like, I have to be honest with you, I feel like they're really fighting with themselves. They're putting all their strength to get away from you, to get away from this, because this is someone who feels very energetically connected to you, and it's not easy, but they are really trying to just move away from it at the moment. Okay? How do you feel about them, Capricorn? How do you feel about them? Eight of Wands, you're communicating with them. You're wanting to talk. You're wanting to go towards them. You may be sending them messages. You may be, Eight of Wands is movement. You have a lot of feelings. You may love this person. There's deep emotions here. How does this person view you right now? How does Capricorn's person view you? The Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may be younger than this person. Why do they view you as the Knight of Pentacles? I don't know why I'm hearing this is someone who is your employer. So this may be a situation at the job that you may be involved with, like a higher up. That's not for everyone, but this person is viewing you as someone who's younger. This person is viewing you as someone who is responsible. You may be starting out in life, or there's something about, Knight of Pentacles, very ambitious, very patient. They get to where they need to go, very loyal. Someone that they feel they could trust. Like if they were to tell you something, or they were ask you to do something, you would do it for them. There's no doubt. But there's also this energy of, they're viewing you as someone that they are rejecting. Four of Cups. They're viewing you as someone who you may be going towards them, or wanting to, or whatever it is that you're communicating, and they're avoiding you. They're avoiding this. They may not even be responding to you. What is or was the conflict here? What is or was the conflict? The Emperor. Strong Aries energy. Why is the Emperor? There could be a, not that the child is a conflict, but someone may have children, they may be married, they may have a whole commitment here. That could be a conflict, but that's not for everyone. Why the Emperor? The Eight of Cups. All right, well, that kind of confirms what I was just saying a little bit, because now I'm feeling like in order for someone to be with you, Capricorn, they have to leave a situation behind, and they're not, because the Emperor is sitting in this chair. He's not moving out of this chair. The conflict is having to leave something or someone behind in order to have stability with you. That is the conflict here, and someone does not want to do that. Someone isn't doing that. I'm also getting, it's almost like it feels like someone has built, I don't know, built a business or a family or built something in their life, and they put so much time, money, energy, and they're not letting go of that. How do you view them, Capricorn? Ten of Pentacles. Someone that you're committed to or is in a commitment. Why do you view them as Ten of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. You want to have a new beginning with them. There's something about you needing to communicate with them. You want to have a new beginning. You view them as someone, you're holding on to this person. You're not letting go of them. Even if they have a whole other life, you're not letting go of them. Is this a third party situation? Is this who I'm picking up on? Is this a third party situation? Yes. This is, I'm getting a third party situation for some of you. Give me more. Seven of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. It's like a losing battle, though. It feels like someone here, I want to say Capricorn, or just switch the roles. Someone here feels very, they're either abandoned, ghosted, they're not given the time of day. What's going on this week between this person and Capricorn? Nine of Pentacles. You guys are going to be very single from each other. I do see some communication, some harsh communication. You know, with that Knight of Swords, someone could be a bit impulsive in the way they communicate, but I see some sneakiness or distrustful energy this week. I'm seeing you guys independent from each other. Someone's, you know, I'm getting, it's like the younger energy. I kind of want to say it's Capricorn's person, but just take it how it resonates. The younger energy, I feel like they're coming in, they're being very, you know, they're being very stern, the way they talk, and then someone is kind of like shutting them down. I feel like it's the older person or the one that has something else going on. There is no trust this week, and it feels a bit shady, like someone's gotten away with something here or is getting away with something. It feels very deceptive. I'm also getting in the workplace, information might come out that someone could have been stealing or someone is doing something unethical at the workplace. I'm getting someone could potentially be fired, or is this someone you know? That's just confirmation. This is starting to go all over the place. So let's just get a message from your person, Capricorn. Message from Capricorn's person. We both know I am not the one for you. And let's get a what's the tea? Capricorn, you know what? I'm going to take this one because it's sticking out the most. Impersonator wants to be you, act like you, dresses, looks like, copies you. You know what this is kind of giving me? This is kind of giving me that someone wants to live a certain life. And I don't know who this is for. This is someone who wants to live a life that train has been long gone. They can't do that because either of whatever it is they have going on now, maybe their age, whatever it is that they're doing. They can't go back to that time. Like it just can't happen. So they try to, this is someone who could be a bit superficial, or they could they have two different personas, you know, who they are on the inside, who they present themselves to be. It's not, you know, it makes me feel like it's not what you see isn't what you get. Like that's what this feels like. Someone's name could be Michael. Someone here could be a dancer. Fake flexing. Yeah, that's what I feel. For some of you, this is someone who, like I said, emphasis on showing off something that, it's just a cover. It's not like if you open the book, there's nothing there. That's what that feels like. And this could be in regards to money. This could be something superficial. Um, I just feel like whoever you're presented with is not the authentic person. That's what that feels like. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.